What's up everybody, Silver here with another Halo Wars achievement guide. This time we're doing Endless Fun, which is to destroy every methane tank on the second mission of Halo Wars in the campaign. So start up that level. It is called Relic Approach, and you can do this on any difficulty. You could also throw on some skulls if you have any beneficial skulls to make it even easier. You don't really need to though. It's easy enough just to play on easy or normal, but some skulls actually give you more health or more speed, so your units move faster, so that's always nice. But again, that's totally unnecessary for this achievement. You'll be fine without it. So let's get to the achievement here. You start off this mission by rebuilding Alpha Base here, which is the base you see me rebuilding, of course, because I'm following the guidelines, the rules, the objectives set out for me by the game, so I could, move on to other parts of the game. So when we do start progressing through the mission after we're done building up all our forces, there are two ways to get out of this area. One is to the north and one is to the west. I'm actually going to take the west exit, and that's actually above the base, so it's a little disorienting. I'm using the compass around the mini-map, so there's a north exit and a west exit. So we're going to go west. You could go north, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do it in a certain order. You could do it in reverse order if you want. Doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to you. So I'm just going to skip ahead in the video because we're just going to build up our forces for a while before we move out, and I'll skip ahead to me moving west. So here I am further towards the west side of the map with all my tanks and marines and all my units, and you can see in this area there's a bunch of refineries and just storage units and whatever. These aren't actually the methane tanks, but I like to just destroy everything. These are not things that your units will target and shoot automatically. You actually have to select your units and then hover over whatever you want them to shoot with your cursor, and then hit X to get them to shoot at it. So they don't actively shoot these things like they would if they pass by an enemy. You have to actually manually get them to shoot these things. And again, most of these things are not actually methane tanks, so we don't need to blow all this stuff up. I just like to. These things I'm selecting right now, those are the things you need to blow up. So there's a bunch of those throughout the map. And if my units would pay attention to what I'm selecting, they would actually turn and fire at that thing. There we go. And you can see it blows up into a big, pretty bluish, greenish, light bluish, greenish cloud of smoke. So I skipped ahead a little bit here by about 30 seconds, not much. We're still in the same area. This is in the northwesternmost corner. And you can see there's a shield door here, and you need some infantry units in order to take this down, because we need to get in here, because as you can see there's two groups of methane tanks in here we need to take out. So the only way to get through the shield door is actually for infantry to pass through and then blow up the shield generator, and then all the rest of your units could come in. So make sure you have some marines for this part, and then just destroy those two sets of methane tanks kind of on either side of the shield generator, and then we can move down to the other side of the map on the east side. Let's warp to the east side now. Here we are on the east side. So you can see where we are on the mini-map. We just pretty much went straight across the map in the opposite direction of where we were. And you can see here are the only remaining methane tanks. So there's only methane tanks on the east side and the west side. And just go back and forth. You have infinite time to do this. Obviously there's no time limit on this mission or anything. So if you miss one, you could always go back and kind of check out and see where that last one might be hiding. But that's it guys for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like and subscribe, leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter at HaloCompletion and on Twitch at SilverScorpion4. I'll be tweeting and twitching more often in the future, and I may have a little surprise up my sleeve for later in the year, but we'll see about that when it gets closer. Until then, happy Halos.